Blessed be all of my Cancerian people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting March 10th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below, as these are just the weather and the traffic reports for each sign after all. And for those of you who are Patreon supporters, thank you very much, by the way. Just wanted to let you know I did post new discount codes for services for March. So for those of you who have been a Patreon supporter, might want to check that out. Thank you, by the way. And for those of you interested in becoming a Patreon supporter and getting access to monthly discounts on readings, again, links in the down bar below. So this week on the 13th, we've got this very powerful lunar eclipse in Virgo, forming a very strong trine to Uranus in Taurus, but also an opposition to Saturn in Pisces. And this is going to open up a 3-month transition period for you where it's likely that some kind of major commitment, agreement, contract, or association, or maybe even binding influence is going to be going away from your life. Now, this could actually be a time where a lot of you are getting a chance to be broken free from something, whether you knew it or not, has been a very limiting influence or a very limiting obligation or commitment, or possibly even the end of something that has been stymieing or stifling growth somewhere in your life. But it could happen in a very tumultuous kind of way in the beginning. And yet, as we go into the May and June months, things are looking to be paying off in a big way for you. On the 14th, we've got Mercury turning retrograde in Aries. And so it's likely, for the rest of March, from the 14th on, give or take a few days, there could be some issues coming up on the career front or the work front around some potential upsets, rearrangements, reroutes, or reversals. Mercury retrograde here can bring a bit of some headaches, especially when it comes to working with teams, minding timelines and deadlines, but also at the same time, even dealing with clients, customers, and just people in general who either don't know how to follow directions or can't get off their own agendas. There could also be some mistakes or some things like that that we're going to have to contend with as well. Whatever the case is, just keep in mind this is something that does need to happen so that the crud can get weeded out. But Mercury retrograde in the 10th could make for a difficult couple of weeks at work. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Cancer, here's your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Fool upright. This week is going to be all about new beginnings, clean slates, new roads opening up, and new stories finally commencing. When you get the Fool, it's really important to be ready to be open to embarking on things that take you out of familiar territory, take you out of your locus of control, take you out of maybe your usual way of doing things, because this card always says, hey, time to evolve out of the self you brought to this point. With the Fool card upright, this could indicate a lot of really cool openings or maybe opportunities being presented to you or initiated for you. So you need to be more focused on keeping up anyway. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the King of Pentacles upright, and it looks like things are going very well for you this week because the King of Pentacles is all about realized security, wealth, and good fortune that is raising you up not only when it comes to your material good, but also maybe even your rank, your recognition, and maybe the power, authority, or influence of a position that you hold, either in a work situation, a financial situation, a business situation. This could be something that is being brought to you or offered to you, possibly by the King of Pentacles, whoever they might be, or something that is developing out of your environment, a project, or some kind of new contact. Whatever the case is, be ready to engage. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Lovers upright. And some of you may have heard me refer to this as the Match Made in Heaven card. The Lovers is all about win-win deals, win-win commitments, win-win arrangements, And sometimes it's talking about just deals, contracts, and commitments itself. So this could be something that is coming up in a negotiation or something that's been an ongoing conversation in your life somewhere. Or you may be finding that you are getting a chance to be linked up or paired up with an ideal, maybe friend, companion, or possible romantic partnership, or be hearing about some kind of important link up that you know is a match made in heaven that's going to have a good effect on everybody this week. Whatever the case is, though, with the lovers, this is also something that is playing for keeps in a good way. For your challenge this week, you've got the Temperance card upright. And the Temperance card is all about healing. It's all about moving forward. It's all about cleansing. It's all about blending and incorporation of oneself into new things. When the Temperance card shows up as a challenge, a lot of the times this card will show up for people that need to make some serious good space for things that are trying to happen that are good for them, as opposed to still kind of trying to polish, hold on to process, or keep unraveling the old. This can be a week where a lot of you are also challenged to pay attention to things that you need to actually heal and patch up versus maybe continue to leave as is or continue to try to fight out. Whatever the case is, though, with the Temperance card, there is a big flush of peace, and there's also a big flush of, again, mending and propellants forward for everybody. And for your, excuse me, relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is indicating this week there might be something that comes up with a partner, a significant other, or maybe even somebody new, where a mistake or some kind of overlooked detail or, snafu is getting found out. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, a lot of the times this is something that is probably both our faults, or something that we both need to be taking some responsibility for. This could be something that is maybe creating a minor inconvenience, a minor setback, a minor expense, or a minor upset, but it is something that can be corrected. We just gotta, see where we've maybe both need to be a little bit more mature about it and get down to business. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.